Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through the defender. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No
I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down here for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. After second effort, he's brought down and he's past the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He shreds the tackle. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, which is incomplete. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll run it to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try a pass here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The offense going with the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need...
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down for the offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball. But they show you why they love this back. In his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Heading left after the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. To screen pass complete to the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge...
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Jean-Pierre. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that completion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Mendoza. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touch. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Caught quickly. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Play action here on first down. Running, and he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Can't escape. The pocket closes in around him, and he goes down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crossing the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Inside the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. A running play called on 4th down. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
He's going to take another shot right here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Oh, just a missed opportunity there. The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. Ball drops to the ground, and they miss out on the 2-point conversion.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds